Once upon a time, in the serene hills of Ukhrul, lived a young Tangkhul maiden named Ningreiphi. She was known throughout her village for her beauty, grace and her melodious voice that could enchant even the birds in the forest. Every morning, she would sing as she walked to the stream to fetch water, her voice blending harmoniously with the rustling leaves and the babbling brook. In a neighboring village lived a young warrior named Khashim. Renowned for his bravery and strength, Khashim had a heart as gentle as his hands were skilled in archery. Despite his valor, he was also a poet at heart, composing verses inspired by the nature that surrounded him. One fateful day, while hunting in the forest, Khashim heard a song so beautiful that it stopped him in his tracks. Drawn to the source of the melody, he quietly followed the sound until he reached the stream where Ningreiphi stood. Hiding behind a tree, he watched her, mesmerized by her song and the way the sunlight danced around her. Unable to stay hidden, Khashim stepped forward, his presence startling Ningreiphi. She dropped her water pot, but Khashim swiftly caught it, placing it gently back at her feet. "I am sorry if I frightened you," he said softly. "Your song. It is the most beautiful thing I have ever heard." Ningreiphi blushed, her heart fluttering at the sight of the handsome warrior. "I am Ningreiphi," she said shyly. "And who might you be?" "I am Khashim," he replied, his eyes never leaving hers. "I come from the village across the hills. May I walk with you back to your village?" Ningreiphi nodded, and together they walked, sharing stories and laughter. From that day on they met regularly, their bond growing stronger with each passing moment. They found solace and joy in each other's company, their love blossoming like the wildflowers in the hills. But their love was not without challenges. Ningreiphi's father, a respected elder in the village, had promised her hand to another suitor, a wealthy trader from a distant land. When he learned of Ningreiphi's love for Khashim, he forbade her from seeing him, insisting that she honor the promise he had made. Heartbroken but determined, Ningreiphi and Khashim decided to fight for their love. They sought the help of the village elders, presenting their case with sincerity and passion. Moved by their love and the purity of their intentions, the elders convened a council to reconsider Ningreiphi's father's promise. After much deliberation, the elders decreed that love should not be bound by promises made for material gain. They acknowledged the genuine bond between Ningreiphi and Khashim and gave their blessing for the two to be married. Ningreiphi's father, seeing the depth of his daughter's love and the wisdom of the elders, finally relented. He blessed their union, realizing that true happiness lay in the heart's desires. The entire village celebrated their wedding, a grand affair filled with music, dance, and joyous feasting. Ningreiphi and Khashim's love story became a legend, inspiring countless others in the hills of all Tangkhul. And so, Ningreiphi and Khashim lived a life filled with love and harmony, their songs echoing through the hills for generations to come. Their story was a testament to the power of love, resilience, and the belief that true happiness comes from following one's heart. Hope you enjoy the story.